Well, the video that was just on your screen, accompanied by the music in the background, is enough indication that Celebrity Knock is back. Celebrity Knock is a Friday feature where we invite influential persons within society, be they politicians, stars of media, traditional and social, athletes and music producers to talk about their careers. Our guest for this edition is a well-known soca artist who hails from Trinidad and Tobago. His career started in the 1980s, and since then, the Water Lord, as he's affectionately called, has won the hearts of soca lovers worldwide with hits such as Come To Me, Water, Savannah, and the 2020 hit Stage Gone Bad alongside Kes. He's a regular feature in the International Soca Monarch Finals, winning on 4 occasions, including a tie in 2002 with Bunji Garlin. Joining us in studio for this edition of Celebrity Knock is none other than Neil George. He's he's known by the stage name Iwer George. Welcome.
Well. Well. I'm so happy to be here. Welcome.
I am so happy to have you. Do you know that this is the only segment that I prepared for today?
Yeah? And what you did in preparation?
Well, I was just listening to soca music, your music, all day.
Oh, good. Well, you did the right thing.
I did the right thing. So you tell me, what brings you to Jamaica? Why are you here?
Well, I'm here in Jamaica. First, I had to make up for 2 years. Because it's a while. I'm here to make up. But I'm here to perform in the Sun Nation, the biggest breakfast event tomorrow morning, start at 8 a.m.
Yeah?
I think I'll be on stage somewhere around 10:30.
So that's when I need to be there?
No, you could come before. Because we have other bigger stars,
Yeah.
We have Voice from Trinidad and Tobago is going to be on. He's going to be on 10 o'clock.
Okay.
And then we have Travis World and Penny and all these guys coming on board for that event, DJ Elan is here. So it's an event you want to be there from the starting to the ending.
When I think about you and I listen to your music, it's just electric. You feel like jumping all around the place. Even if you're in a bad mood, you feel like throwing water. It's the only time somebody is allowed to wet me if I'm in a party, when your music comes on. What keeps you so relevant? What keeps you going?
Well, what keeps me going is the energy. I don't sing slow music. Tabati so slow songs. I only comes on when it's time to get wild. When it's time to cross the stage, when it's time to throw water, when it's time to jump, when it's time to wave, when it's time to do all the new dance in the business, that is when I hit the stage. So that's the reason why you have to be there for me.
What helps you to stay relevant? Because you've been relevant for a very long time.
Well, I plan well. My management team is out of this world. I reinvent myself many times. I'm getting ready to reinvent myself again. Back in the 80s, they started to call me the Boom Boom Man. When I used to sing Boom Boom Big, Boom Boom Small. Me afraid them, I told him the Boom Boom Big. But,
small.
I never grew out of that. I didn't like that name anymore. You know what I'm saying?
And you had an Iwer dance
and then I started to do the Iwer. I was just going to come here to a party, do the Iwer, do the Iwer, the butterfly.
I remember.
As we look at those images there with thousands of people jumping to your music, how scary has the last 2 years been with COVID-19 and the shutdown of the entertainment industry? How scary was that period for you?
Well, that never really affect me.
It didn't?
Nah.
What did you do?
I was happy for some vacation.
Some vacation?
Yeah, I was happy.
So you weren't worried about the future because
I was running real hard.
Yes. So you needed the break.
Yeah. So when COVID came, I was like, oh, let me take a look and see what's going on here. Then 1 month passed. Then 2 months passed.
Yes.
Then 3 months passed. Then I started to feel like, wait now, I feel like I ain't to like this,
Oh.
I see my kids every day. I see my family every day. I get to do things that I couldn't do before because I was on the road so hard, Yeah. So it didn't really affect me in any way, and I praise God to that. I didn't have no fatality in my family, So
but
it was what it was.
Yeah, but you're in the minority though, because when we talk to entertainers, yes, they felt that they needed some downtime, but it was pretty long. And I'm interpreting from what you've just said that you embraced it in a way that most artists did not.
Well, I embrace it positively.
Yes.
Because of the fact that when I look at how the world was going, and even how the whole entertainment industry was going, and Carnival, I know it couldn't continue going that way anyhow you take it.
Okay.
And it had to start over anyway. So when that happened, I know it was a start over, so I just embraced it 100%. And because of the fact that I embraced it, I was able to live through it and I was able to grow out it easily.
Yeah. Well, having said that, based on government's approach to COVID-19 restrictions, things are looking up for 2022. And what are your plans outside of this major breakfast show that you have on Saturday morning in Kingston?
Well, I on the road. I mean, I just come on to London. You know, I played in London last week.
Last week?
First show, yeah, I played in London last week. And when I leave here, I go back to Trinidad to do Borough Day in Point Fortin. Point Fortin is where I'm originally from. So I'm going to bless my people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm going to get us some water down in Point, you know. And I'm on the road for the rest of the year.
Yeah. Mariah asked you just now about remaining relevant, and you answered. But I want to go a little deeper, Iwer, because having been in the business since the 1980s, that's a pretty long time. And a lot of entertainers, having gone through the decades of service to the industry that you would have, would begin to slow down and begin to feel as if, you know, they can pretty much sit back and admire the work that they have done in the past. But I'm getting the impression from you and your energy that you are you are ready to fire as you had been in the 1980s.
Well, listen, at the end of the day, you know, once you doing music because you love music, you understand, you will always live good in music, you know. And I'm just singing because I love it, you know. And once you love something, you keep asking God for it, He will just continue giving you and giving you and giving you. And it's because of the love for the music, and I love to see people have a good time. So I just sing songs to make sure when I sing this song to you from the stage that you have a good time. So once people having a good time and I feeling good in my heart that you having a good time, then I will have a good time. And once I have a good time, I will always be able to reinvent myself because I'm feeling good.
I had to ask that because you're now in your 5th decade of being a soca artist, and that's a very, very long time, Iwer.
Listen, you make me laugh, you know. But
it's the truth, though.
It's just because we plan well. You know, right now I'm singing. I sing for the children. I sing for the parents. No, I sing for the grandparents. Then I sing for the children. Then I sing for the children. So now I'm singing for the great grands now, you know. And when I ask myself how this is happening, it could only be because of the grace and the goodness and, you know, getting payback for what you put in a rich industry like this, you know, because I actually singing to the great grands and they're loving my song more than I don't understand it, you know. And to be honest with you, I and all don't understand it. I just going for the ride.
Going with the flow.
I going with the flow,
You know, you can't come on the SportsMax zone and we don't ask you, you know, which sport you like, who you support. So tell us.
Well, listen, I am a tennis fan.
Tennis?
Yes,
nice.
I love tennis, you know. And to be honest with you, I have some good days and bad days, and I just can't wait for Serena Williams to say that she's coming back.
Well, you would have gone through some bad days.
Yes, I went through, you know, but Joko is my boy, Nadal is my boy, you know, I love all the players, you know what I'm saying? You know, Medvedev, you know, come on, you know, he won the US Open last year. You know, all the guys playing good, you know. I mean, this is a good time for tennis, you know.
So do you play or are you just a fan of?
I'm just a fan, a fan. Basketball is what I play.
Oh, you played? Well, you're pretty tall, so
you know.
You could do the hoops.
Yeah, do the dunk and thing, you know.
So can I tell you, you know, since I've moved away from Trinidad and I'm working in Jamaica, every time a festival or something comes up in Trinidad, I would pull for Isa Trini to play on the show because I feel as if that's the only song I can play if it's Republic Day, Independence Day, any other day. So, I mean, I can't let you go without giving us something, you know, a line, something. I know you don't have your musicians, your backup crew and whatnot, but you don't need them, right?
Well, you know, yes and no. But on the end of the day, I'm on your place, on your TV, on your show.
So you'll do what I say.
So I have to give what you say.
Right.
You're the boss.
That's what we like.
The boss. Well.
I feel like we don't want you to leave without.
When I went to Panorama, the stage was good. I come back for the March, God, the stage was good. Even for Guinea's Carnival, the stage was nice. It was a paradise.
Yeah.
Well, but when I come back on Carnival Day and I hear the big truck start to play, tell them when Iwer George touched down Jamaica is trouble. I said the stage not good again. I said the zone not good again. You know the stage not good again because I'm coming straight from Port of Spain. You know the stage not good again.
We come to mash it up, shell it down and turn it over.
Hello.
Trust me, we love you. You know, the entire Caribbean loves you. We will continue to support you, Iwer. And, you know, I want to know, though, what's coming from you next?
Well, I never know what's coming next.
No, but what are you working on? You have to drop it here first. Maybe you don't tell us exactly, but do we expect new music soon?
Well, you all will get new music for Carnival 2023.
Okay.
Yes.
Because I was hauling tune, you know? So I know I overdrew my time. I already hitting 5 generation. But I just want to say, with the time I get from COVID, it make me well get exposure to the 6th generation.
Yes.
Oh.
Because the past 2 years, I was just hauling songs. You know what I'm saying? So I have some very big tunes to come for 2023.
Yeah.
So just look out for that. And if you don't know to come in Trinidad, make sure to play mass because I will have the hot tune on the stage.
Yeah, I'm coming
for
Trinidad.
crossing the stage.
That's what I'm
and
doing.
don't forget, tomorrow morning, let me don't lose focus. Don't lose focus on Nation tomorrow morning. Don't lose focus. So let me early. Iwer George and Voice is going to be here.
Yeah.
I'm talking about one of the 2 greatest entertainers out of Trinidad and Tobago in this time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You cannot be there because I'll be singing some big tunes from the past. I'll be bringing some foundation tune like Trinidad on fire, Tobago on fire, Sun Nation on fire. The people want
Water.
All right.
All right, Iwer. So we're going to take a quick break so the people can get some water. I can get some water. When we come back, we're keeping you. We're keeping you for the next segment.
Okay. I'll be there.
All right. We're taking a quick break. Water time. Stay with SportsMax on YouTube and follow us on all social pages for updates, news, and entertainment.